I know it's not been too long since our last gameplay session, but I was really wanting to come back to this game because I was not happy with my last gameplay of it because there was all kinds of things that I noticed that I missed. So let's jump back in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the church. So we're going to go back to the church because I do have this key that I found in the church. And I know there was a door I couldn't open. So let's see if it works. I've got a whole list because I watched the last gameplay that I did. And I took a whole bunch of notes. So let's take a look-see. Okay, which was it up here? There's... Okay, so this is a locked room. So I have this key. Can I use it? I can't. Okay, it doesn't work on this. I think there was another door. Was it... Maybe it was on the other floor. This one? Storage. Okay. Let's... Yes! Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's a toolbox. Hold on. Scott's things. Oh, I have to unlock it. Do I have... Found it in one of the... I don't think this will work for it, though. Well, hold on. Wait. Let me just close this. Close it. There we go. Just because I get nervous when there's... Okay. What is this? An old-fashioned Slim Jim! We can get into the car! Yes! Okay. Alright. Yes. We need that. And I guess we don't need any of that. So I have to come back here to get that. We'll try this key that's in here, but I don't think this is gonna... Because this is Wanda's key. I don't think this will work, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would. But you know, no, while I was here. Anything else? No, just those hideous chairs. Okay. So, oh, I keep forgetting I can turn lights on. I'm so used to playing like horror games and stuff where you can't turn on lights. Okay. All right, so we got to find that car. That belonged to, I think he's the private detective. I don't know. I don't know what will go with, you know, one thing at a time. My ADHD's going one thing at a time. We focus on one thing at a time. Okay. So we have to find the inn. So was it this way? Here. Okay. So we need to get in here. So use. Yes! Okay, what's in here? Pick up. Read. Okay. Alright, so March 26, 1997. The investigation process is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him yet. I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all this. Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. It went into a slump after the mining accident in 73. Okay. But her resilience to not give up led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses such as Painscreek Community Hospital to revitalize the small village. Looks like she was publicly very active, too active. She was taken to the Painscreek Community Hospital for emergency operation in 1974. Trisha Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Security room 025241 mansion. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do it twice. Okay, so we've got, what's this? Okay, March 13th, 1997, to private investigator Steve Moss. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. So I would like for you to investigate the case, which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek, of the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at the time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. Sincerely, Anonymous. Okay. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. There was a well at the hunting cabin. Okay. The secret lies with her. Okay. Who's she? I should be taking pictures of everything. Oh, no, no, no. I want that back page. Nope, that's not what I want. Stop. No. Give me that. Okay. Put it back. Okay, hold on. What's this? Private investigator. Member of the Worldwide Private Investigators Union. PI Union License. Stephen Moss. 2335 Shone Avenue, New York City, New York, USA. Class D. Blah, 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 blah. Expires 2001. Okay. And then nothing on the back. Okay. Anything else? No? Is that it? Oh, there's a bloody mark right there. Oh, it's locked. Dang it. Okay, can I open the other side? Can I open the trunk? Can I open anything else? Really? What if I just used... anything? How do I... Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. What about... Can I use it on this? No. Can I use it? I guess that's it. Really? Okay. Alright, well let's look at my inventory. So I still have the Slim Jim. I wonder, I guess that means I could get into any car? Why do I still have that? Okay. So they give us a code for the mansion. I know there's a safe. So I guess we could go back to the mansion. Okay, so actually they said that the body was in front of the gate. And look, there's a little symbol right here. But I think I pointed this out the first video, but there is a symbol right there. Is it just... Well, it's not just decoration because it's not... Well, no, it is. It is on that side. Okay. So maybe it means something. I'm sorry, maybe it doesn't mean anything. It's just decoration. Okay. So we're gonna... Why is this place so creepy? Well, a person was brutally murdered here. So that would make sense. 0 2 5241. Yes! Ha! So security. Okay. Progress. We're so smart. Okay. I keep thinking I'm going to see somebody down there. Okay. Security desk logbook. March 18th, 1994. Someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5 foot 5 inches wearing a hooded sweater climbed the fence wall into the garden. He proceeded to run to the backyard and jumped over the back wall. March 25th, 1994, a new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. That would be smart. April 6, 1994, I came across a note by Magdalene Roberts. We found her tombstone. It was kind of like in its own little gated space. Stuck between one of the logbooks, it was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28th, 1975. So, okay. Sorry guys if you hear noises, it's probably my headset cord being a bummer. It seems the tape was never found. May 28th, 1994, we have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed. Okay. So there is a name Thomas that I've written down, but I don't have any information. Okay, so we'll put him down. Sorry guys, I've had a long day. I'm a little slow. Okay, July 4th, 1994. Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 p.m. and brought Andrew home. Okay. So Scott and Andrew are pretty close. Because Scott visited Andrew at the hospital when he was going through his rehab. August 12th, 1994. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started working at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. Aww. Okay, so... Okay. November 2nd, 1994, there's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She did know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. She was wearing a black dress similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening. So is that because there was a woman who was drenched at the hospital? Okay, I'm going to make another note. Lock. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. So I think it's interesting that they said that they think she was wearing a maid's uniform. And I wonder if it's related to the drenched woman that was seen at the hospital. Okay. Alright, so they've recorded that content. Here's some VHS tapes. Oh, these are some old TVs. Okay. Okay. Read. Employee information, Bernard Hopkins. Male, date of birth, November 15th, 1944. Okay, his employee address is 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Phone number, regular employee, butler, staff and house management. Date hired 1973. He works 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess that's normal if you're a butler, but dang. Alright. Derek Tyler. Ooh, Derek's good looking. Born 1970. Regular employee, chauffeur, driving and car maintenance. Date hired 1990. Works 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Wanda Tyler. She's very pretty. She's born 1947. Regular employee, housemaid, housework. '72. Currently hospitalized. She'll resume her work when discharged. Andrew Reed. Why does his picture look like the newspaper's picture instead of like a proper photo? Maintains the Roberts mansion. He's a gardener, carpenter, handyman. Hardworking and trusted by Vivian Roberts. So even though he has substance abuse issues, he's still trusted. So I'm wondering if the substance abuse issues was more of a recent thing. I mean, it seemed like he was getting better. Okay, Dorothy Patterson, 40 Black Pine Road. Nanny, child care and housework. Longest hired employee at the Roberts family. She was hired in 1962. How long do you need a nanny though? Because Trisha's grown, right? Isn't she getting ready to go to college? She doesn't need a nanny anymore. I mean, I'm sure she, you know, I'm sure they're close, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Still waiting for a photo. Mary Martinez. Housemaid, housework. She was born in 73. She was hired in 93. Previously worked at Moon Cafe. Okay. I don't know if that's significant, but hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to take pictures of all this because I don't know. What are you doing? Stop. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that's all? Okay. Oh, there's keys. Gimme keys. Tea room. Yes. Nanny room. Yes. Trisha's room. Yes. All right. All right. Okay, so which room is this? Let's look at the map. This is... Where's security room? Here it is. So this is Dorothy's room. I think we have a key for that. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is a nice room. Wait, which room am I in again? Dorothy. Okay. Bibles. Looks like a little altar here. Okay. Well, she could see anybody coming and going. Couldn't she? What's this? A diary. September 23rd, 1994. I can't believe that Andrew tried to... Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. So wait. I don't know if that date is significant. Was it in the... I think it was in the hospital records, actually. Okay, hold on. Okay. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. February 13th, 1995. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. Did a wonderful job. I offered him tea, and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I can't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, and I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. So wait a second. They take tea, and they have a tea room. I think that this game is supposed to be set in a European town, and then they've changed it. I guess because they wanted to sell it to people in the States. But there's nothing about this that feels like it belongs. I don't know. People, like, I love tea. I have friends that love tea, but we don't have a specific time that we take tea. When we have friends over, we're not like, hey, would you like some tea? Well, I have one friend that's like that. I don't know. Maybe people do it. I've never known that anyone. Well, now wait. I am in the South, and people do like their sweet tea. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm convinced, though, that this game was originally meant to be set in a European town, and they just changed everything. I don't know why. Why can't you just leave it at set? I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? June 19th, 1995. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She had been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together. If only I had called Laura before the fire accident. I feel so sorry for them. Okay. So we need to find her photo album, because there was something about her photo album that got Scott in a tizzy. So, okay. Photo and Dorothy. Photo of Dorothy and Trisha years ago. That's a very cute photo. But you can tell it's the same picture that they had in the file. So why is that the picture? I don't understand. Like, why do some people look like they have professional resume headshots and some of them just look like, I don't know. Okay. And I don't know why it's turned upside down. Oh, that's right. If Trisha passed away, and if she passed away the way I think she passed away, it would make sense that Dorothy would turn the photo upside down, because it's heartbreaking, right? It would be too much. Okay, so January 31st, 1996. Dear Charles, I've worked here for more than 20 years, and I'm so glad I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me, and she loved me. She says was everything. And she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories. I'm sorry that I'm leaving and won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything. Please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Dorothy. Wow, that is very sad. I don't remember 1996. When did Trisha die? Hold on one second. It just says 1995. It doesn't give me a date. Okay. And then there's the resignation letter. And it won't let me open this drawer. Here's another diary. November 20th, 1972. There is a newly hired named Sofia. Okay, so Sophia is not in my notes. Who's Sophia? Okay. This is 72. Sofia. Mate. 1972. I think Matthew recommended her. Okay, I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she's his cousin. She's very pretty and has very good manners. She's a quick learner too and does whatever she's told to do. She's very eager, asking a lot on what she should do and how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present. How to be perfect at her job. I like her already. March 10th, 1973. The guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sofia as if they've never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sofia to go back to the house, otherwise someone might have some funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Okay. So why is there no entries between November and March? June 20th, 1973. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sofia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sofia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I'd think that Matthew liked... Wait a sec. So Sofia is Matthew's cousin. But Sofia is no longer in the picture. I think I know where this is going. Is she Matthew's? Not Matthew's. Is she Scott's mother? Is she Scott's mother? Because we know Charles. We know Charles is not above extramarital affairs. When was Scott born? 1975. Yep. September 24th, 1973. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel like to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and then replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. Aww. I didn't know what to say to her at that time, but after the break was over, I decided to make an effort to care for her more. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I said, I'm very, very fortunate to have my parents. So, I did know a family that did foster care. So, it's challenging but rewarding, they said. So. Okay. Let's see. Can we open this? This looks important, but you can't. It's probably filled with clothes, I guess. So nothing here. Okay. Oh, so no. There's room here for a shower. Why isn't there a shower? Where is she supposed to shower at? You got all this space and no shower. Look at that tiny little wastebasket. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's nothing. Okay. Okay, so nothing. All this space. All this dirty, grimy mirror. Why do I always like... Okay. See, I didn't even turn on the light in here. I've got to get better at turning these lights on. Oh, well, maybe I did and the light just wasn't. Okay, so we have more keys. We have more keys. I know one's to Trisha's. Which room is this one? This was one of the ones we couldn't open. This one's the tea room. I think we've got a key for that. So... I don't know which one it would be. Okay. There we go. Let's go in the tea. Oh my gosh. Okay. Lights don't work in this room. Oh, we have one fork. Why we have one fork? I don't know. Left all the china. They're probably heirlooms. Okay. It's that same painting. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, wait, no, no, no. Pick up. Vivian Roberts' diary! Alright. Friday, April 28th, 1972. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they have both agreed to support us. I don't think that they were doing this to solely gain business benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale for our party. Friday, June 30th, 1972. It's our anniversary today. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise, and I was so happy. I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach. We talked as if we were teenagers in love. I could not remember the last time I felt this carefree. That is a good day. A scamp. He was surprising her, going to her favorite restaurant. How nice. That was a good day. Wednesday, August 9th, 1972. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet. Not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. Oh, that's why she was at the hospital. That's so sad. So Magdalene is Charles' mom, I'm guessing. The fact that she is kind of nervous makes me think she's the matriarch of the family. So Friday, October 13th, 1972, Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we've discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out of supporting Charles. If that happened, so be it. I would rather lose his support than make deals with people with no integrity. Edwards. Okay, wait. So Edwards and Wilson. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright, so she was threatened. Pick up. A key with an exquisite design. That is a nice looking key. Well, it's my key now. I mean, not really, but... Here's a picture. Oh, no, it's a dustbin. I thought for a second it was an... Oh! Oh, okay. Oh. There's a bunch of hate mail stored here. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Something costed me my job, you heartless witch. You don't deserve to live. Oh my gosh. I bet that key goes here. Oh, it doesn't. Really? What about this one? Probably not, but... Well, we tried. Hold on, what is anything? Okay. Read. Okay, so February 17th, 1993, Nelson and Brown investigation. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. Okay. I need to make my notes more organized. All my notes look terrible. All right. Our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a portioned amount to an offshore private account under the name of Jefferson Investments, LLC. Every 5th of the month, an exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months. As of now, the total amount embezzled nears $160,000. Sincerely, Roland Brown. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, I can open this one. Okay, is that it for this room? I've got this drawer I've got to figure out how to open. Okay. So let's open. There's Trisha's room. I think I've got a key for that. Yeah. Okay. This one. Okay, this wallpaper is hideous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The floor is not too bad. Oh, she had a bird. Oh, that's giving me. I'm getting a little PTSD. Oh, there's a. Okay. There is a. Wait. So I can't open the bottom one? Okay, hold on. Wait. What keys do I got? Will this work? No. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, I gotta get it centered again. I guess we could try this one, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so Trisha's. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's... Okay, well, we'll try this key. No! Ah, gosh darn it. We'll try it, but I don't think this works. No. Okay. Gosh darn it, now I got a music bog. I have all these things that needs keys, and I don't have the keys for it. Wait, what's this? Trisha requested that all our books be brought to her room in the hospital. Okay. Oh, a diary. Okay, November 13th, 1988. Oh my gosh, it looks like Pepto-Bismol. Just all over the... Oh. I like pink, but that's too pink. November 13th, 1988. Scott's a strange kid, very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. I wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. January 6th, 1989. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. I don't know. I think ballet would be fun. I mean, I hear it wears on your feet, though. Like, have you ever seen, like I hear that they have, like, the ballet dancers have really terrible feet. Like, they get so, like breaking in their shoes and stuff. It like having to stand that way, like their feet get all raw and bloody and their toes can get deformed. That's what I heard. I don't really know. I can believe it though, because have you ever seen a ballerina? Like, I don't know how they do that. It's crazy. I think you have to have a lot of talent and skill to be a ballerina. I'm just saying. Okay, August 3rd, 1989. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder. When he's gone for so long, I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. So he went missing in 1989? Well, not missing, but he, like, just left. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. Study room code! Yes. 4487. Okay. Alright. We got a code. Oh, wait. What's that? Is that... Looks like a cabin key! Woo! We got the cabin key! Wait, no. We need to take that. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're getting so many things. Okay. So nothing here. That's nice having your desk like right by the window. That's mandatory, I feel. All these white linens. How many white linens does a house need? Okay. Alright, so we have a lot of things that need a key. But we don't... Okay. So we do, but we do have a few. So cabin, we can go to the cabin. Let me see real quick. Study. Balcony, attic. I don't see a I guess it's downstairs. Okay. We'll go downstairs then. Easy peasy. I've played too many horror games. I keep thinking that there's going to be something right around the corner. Or I'm going to get chased. Okay. So I don't know where. This is like the library. But there's supposed to be something that needs a code. Okay, here. Alright. So, okay, yeah, no. This is 5. And that was a 4 code. Okay, so not that. Okay, so wait. I have another room in mansion needs... My notes are going to make no sense. Okay. Okay. I feel silly. Okay, I need to find... Well, I automatically ran there because I was thinking, oh, the study will be right next to the library. No, you fool. It's outside. Wow, that painting just popped up and it like scared the... It's locked. What? I don't know what room this is. And I don't have a key for it, do I? Usually designed to be used with villas and mansions. There we go. What? I just guessed. Oh, I guess this is their bedroom. Oh, and the lights work. Huzzah! Huzzah! Wow. Okay, so first things first. Definitely not my taste. But I like the size. Got these big, beautiful bay windows. Holy smokes, there's like... What is this? 201! Okay, is that like a hospital key? Oh, this is nice. Oh, they can see to the shed, so they could see Trisha every time she and her boyfriend had their little rendezvous. There's a hat. It's a nice hat. I don't know what it means. This is like, what the heck? This furniture. Why is that like this? I've never seen a fireplace with a thing like that. And oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but that's gaudy. I'm sorry. This is, you know what? I'm gonna be nice. Look, if you see my designs in House Flipper, you know I can't. This goes to that music box, I bet. If you see my designs in House Flipper, you'll be like, woman, you have nothing. You can't say nothing. Here's a diary. Oh my gosh. Okay, January 2nd, 1994, Andrew came and told me he did need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, and that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. So again, Scott stays in the hunting cabin, because apparently there's one hunting cabin in this entire area. Scott and Charles get along, and I'm telling you, Scott's Charles' kid. He's Charles' kid. Actually, was it revealed that he was, or am I just making assumptions? I don't think it's, I'm telling you, if it's not been revealed yet, it will be. He is Scott's kid. I am telling you, he is Scott's kid. I am telling you, he is Scott's kid. And I think that pretty maid, who you don't hear about anymore. Oh, here, they're talking about Sofia. Hold on, let me finish this. Yeah. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sofia. How did he know about Sofia? Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sofia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. Wait, what? I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try and see who he talks to, who he asks. Alright, I'm telling you. So Scott saw the photo album, right? So there's two things that I'm thinking. He saw the photo album from Dorothy. So he either saw a young Charles and was like, oh my gosh, he looks just like me. That's my papa. Or he saw Sofia and was like, oh, that's mom. Like, yeah. Because I'm telling you. Sofia is not in the picture anymore. I'm going to guess Sofia's dead because she's talking about hallucinations. How did he know about Sofia? I'm telling you. Did Vivian have Sofia, like, you know, taken out? Right? Because it talks about how... So Vivian said that she didn't want to get in business with this one group because they were corrupt, right? But then later she's okay getting in business with this company, even though it's like a conflict of interest, right? So I don't know. Like, is she the kind of person that would be like, you messed with my hubby, and like, I mean, would she be that kind? Like, I don't know. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try to see who he talks to, who he asks. That would explain why Bernard was kind of like, you know, kind of cagey around Scott. Hallucinations. If Sophia's dead, I bet Andrew is seeing her ghost. Right? And a lot of people have been drowning in that river or in the lake. I bet you, like, so what? So, okay. Sofia, if she's the drenched woman, she drowned. And it would make sense, because didn't that kid go missing for a while near the park? Right. And what's the park near? A body of water. So would, like, Sofia be haunting and be seeing the kid and be like, oh, okay, let's take you home, right? Because she's not like an evil ghost, right? And maybe she's trying to warn Andrew, hey, you got to watch out for my boy. I mean, I called Oliver and asked if he would be the main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it'll be used to raise awareness of Painscreek, to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contribution for this town. The deal with Howard Medical came through just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is it that I don't care anymore? Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide to me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong? Well, if she knows that Scott is Charles' son, then that would mean Scott is Trisha's half-brother. And if, I mean, you don't... This isn't a Lannister situation, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable. Well, if she does it... Okay, so I can tell you why Trisha's going for it. Because Scott is reminding her of her father, and she gets along with her father. That's exactly what the attraction is. Because of the personality. That's why. And Scott's a good-looking guy, right? So that's the attraction. That's why she picked him. Ooh, somebody call Maury. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's sunglasses. Okay. There's nothing in there. Okay, so I think this thing goes to the music box. Was it a music box? I think it was a music box. Can I go in here? I am telling you, there has been foul play. In more than one way. It's not just Vivian. It's not just Vivian. Can I... What is this? This is the stairs. Okay. Let's go back. What's the easiest way? Okay, that's Dorothy's room. Wait, what is it? Oh. I wrote it down. I write everything down. Wait, no. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. No, this is the tea room. I need Trisha's room. Trisha's room's right here. Okay, this. No! Used for locking musical boxes and wall clocks. It is absolutely this. What the heck are you talking about? It absolutely goes to this. Oh, okay. Be that way. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, we got the cabin. We can go to the cabin. Oh. Is that not the private investigator's room? That's the private investigator's room. Oh, we have so much to do. Guys. We have so much to do. I'm not stopping the gameplay now. We got too much. Ooh, the game is afoot. Okay. Which one do we want to do first? We could do the courtyard and inn. Ooh, I want to see the investigator's room. Okay. Oh, I hate this place. I absolutely hate this place. Okay, I need to find 201. Is this always on the floor? I don't know. I hate this place. Yeah, it's gonna be down here. Oh, I'm not for this place at all. I don't like this place one bit. I'm telling you, there is more than one homicide. Man, you get a finger pinched in that. Cigarettes. Oh, I can unlock it. Do I have a key for that? I don't. I don't have a lock for or a key for that. Oh, hold up. Wait, what? Somebody... Is that the hospital? 4/2/1997. There was, at the hospital, there was that railing and there was a break. Did somebody fall? Oh, we need to go back to the hospital. We need to go take a look at that. Okay. Painscreek community. Yes, it was. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, the confessional. Okay, so we need to go back there. The code is Calvin's date of birth. I knew we were going to need to know. That's why I took a picture, because I knew we were going to need to know. I did take a picture, did I not? Did I not? Where can I find the key? Where is that? I can't tell where that's at. There's some sort of sign, like you can see it on the... Oh, it looks like a water tank. Maybe it's in the cabin. Maybe it's in the cabin. I don't know. I should probably take a picture of this too, because why not? Why not take a picture of a picture? Okay. Steve Moss. Bernard Hopkins, 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Father died in mine accident. He was at home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi? What? Okay, okay. So people are definitely blaming Vivian for this. Interview with Dorothy. Interview with Mary tomorrow at Moon Cafe. Meeting with Sheriff at the Outpost at 10 a.m. on 5/11. He mentioned wanting to show me some files. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide there. Okay. Hidden panel. I wonder if we could use the Jimmy. Okay. Dang, they're just giving us all kinds of goodies. Thank you kindly. And over here. Another Bible. Ain't nothing under the bed, is there? Okay. Can I get... I hate the... Ooh. I never remember to turn on the lights. Okay. This end is creeping me out, so let's get this done as quick. Part of the reception. Panel. Why is there... See, there's... And I can't use the room key, can I? No. Okay, panel. Part of the counter. Could it be on the other side? That kind of looks like it could open. But I don't, it's not giving me an option to... Huh. Huh. I don't see... I would think this right here, but it's not, there's nothing to click on. I'll try the other side, but I don't think so. Did it not say? It said it was part of the counter. Hidden panel in Inn's reception, part of the counter. I don't, that's the only counter, is this. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. Because that looks like a seam right there, but I can't. There's no way to get it open. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to come back to it. I've got so much to do. It's not even funny. We're going to go to the cabin. Right? Am I going to go to the cabin or... What? No. I think there was something else. Hold on. Oh, why am I getting stuck? There was something else. Key. We could go back to the hospital and check that one. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go to the hunting cabin. This way, I think. And I did find that box. I wonder if I could use that one code on that box. Probably not, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, because it's 4 digits. 883. We'll give it a try. Oh, hold on. What is that noise? No. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Okay. I don't know, but I kept hearing something really weird, and I didn't like it, and it was freaking me out. So wait, this was where Vivian was supposed to meet so-and-so. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, we're in the hunting cabin now. Oh. Oh, this is cute. Oh, good. Guns. It's locked. Okay. See, look at how little room a shower takes. They could have given Dorothy a shower. Okay, so pills. Okay. Okay. Open all this up. Whoop, I missed a hole. Whoop. I'm trying to get this one right here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Nothing in the fridge. Oh, there's that hideous chair again. Master carpentry. Daniel G. Jackson's work as the master carpenter includes the Working with Wood series and his final work, Master Carpentry. Here you will learn how to craft the most complex structures with just wood, create puzzles, hidden doors, and hide secrets in plain sight with Jackson techniques. This is not a book for beginners, so prepare to test your skills and see if you have what it takes to be a master carpenter, so he can do secret doors or hidden doors. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So am I to assume that this cabin has secrets? Oh, there's a key. It says chest box. Probably in the church. Okay, chest box key. Okay. Diary. Okay, February 14th, 1993. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because it's with Trisha's dad. It turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. Friday, June 18th, 1993. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Is it because I'm not rich or because I am an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. No, man, you're Jamie Lannister, man. Although Jamie Lannister was full brother. You're only half brother. We quarreled again today. I can't stand Father Matthew's preachy attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? Yep, it's Charles. I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. In these past few weeks, it's become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I realize that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. I moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked a bit sad. Well, yeah, because he probably cares about you, kiddo. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I am willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way the mansion garden can still be well maintained even when Andrew cannot make it. Okay, November 3rd, 1993. It's been a month since Charles gave me the cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I've heard that name before. November 7th, 1993. I just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? If I was born in Painscreek, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. November 16, 1993. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. November 20th, 1993. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I've had to bring him home, then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down the bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? Oh, man, I'm telling you. I was like, has it been confirmed yet? Because I am 100% certain. Okay, store the item. Okay, this has got a cross on it, so it also belongs to... Okay, so we have... So this, I bet this goes to the confessional box, or the confessional, one of the confessional booths. Okay. All right, we've got so much to do. Oh my gosh. Should I end the gameplay? No, I've got too much. I've got too much. Okay, we're going to go back to the church. I'm telling you, he said something about hidden. Gosh, I need to remember to do that. That's okay. All right. We're going back to the church. And then when I rewatch this, I'm going to be like, oh, you should have done this. You should have done that. Oh. Listen. Okay, so I have 2 keys. I think one of them goes into that box in the storeroom, and then one goes to the confessional. Is the confession? Yes. I don't know if it was this one. I mean, there's only 2. Okay, let's try the other one. Not that one. Well, maybe it's this one. Used mostly on chess boxes. Okay, no. Okay. Because I think the box in the storeroom was the chest. I don't know. I get so used to... Oh, it's got a code. Okay, do I have a code? So let's try 102402. Okay, so 1024 was... Did I say 02? I did say 02. God, I'm so good. What is this? Oh my gosh. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I've witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Miss Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in. I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Miss Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Tricia, that she had to stay at PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in the housemaid by the name of Sofia. They had an affair. The baby was born. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sofia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Nope. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assumed most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sofia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. Oh, that's bull pucky. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sofia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess to this letter is not about Sofia, though I was initiated by her appearance, by her disappearance is about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition and had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visits to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, that's misspelled, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no, definitely not within such a short span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. He did it. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid and the disappearance of Sophia and her child and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no position. I'm afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Who is Sylvia Eden? You don't want to name names, but you'll give your name. That doesn't seem smart. Okay. Let's... Guys, we are getting there. Okay, I have keys. I have all the keys. So we're going to go to the storage room. And I don't know what this goes to. I don't know what this goes to. Because I don't think you can open this. And I tried it here, and this wouldn't let me. Oh, but you see it's got the 6-digit thingy as well, so that would make sense. Okay, I gotta figure out where all these keys go. All these, I think we had 2 locked rooms. We got one of them. Here's the chest. Okay. I'm gonna close this because it makes me nervous. Okay, so we're gonna unlock. That would be this one. Yep. Open. Oh, there's toys. And there's a key. Key to basement. I'm sure that won't be scary. A blanket with moon stars and my baby boy. 1973. Read. Oh my gosh. St. Patrick Orphanage, February 2nd, 1994. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't there when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first, I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility. But when I saw your face so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me, and I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I would be lying to say I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here, and I dearly hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. May God bless you, Sister Rachel Davis. Okay. Okay, so when he was 10, Father Matthew came to give money. Gave money for his needs, but then decided to adopt him. It was Father Calvin that brought Scott to the orphanage. I can't remember when Father Matthew became the priest, but I'm assuming it was around the time that he started giving money. He probably found out from Father Calvin about the situation and felt like, oh, well, I need to give them some money to care for this little boy. And then he just decided, I'm just going to adopt him. I don't I don't quite know what his motives were. It seemed like he cared for him. So, was he complicit in Sofia's disappearance and this was guilt? Or, like, what? Here's another one. Okay. Not that one. But there is another one, I think. Or is that just the envelope? Okay. So here's a diary. Okay, November 30th, 1993. I asked Andrew about Sofia. First, he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard that name in his life. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sofia? This makes me want to know who Sofia is even more. Thursday, December 2nd, 1993. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sofia. She said Sofia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sofia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Wow. Wanda. Okay, December 8th, 1993. I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sofia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if that has anything to do with Trisha. December 13th, 1993. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sofia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk to Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. December 18th, 1993. I met Dorothy while attending to the garden. I asked her about Sofia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sofia was a close friend of hers when Sofia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left Painscreek. No one has heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sofia probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. I would say they have some feelings. Because if Sofia got with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized, that's like, girl, what are you doing? Not that she's completely to blame. Charles is also to blame as well. But yeah, I imagine some people had some feelings, particularly if they were close with Vivian. Okay, so I think that's it in this. Okay, so let's see. I've got to figure. We've got the basement key. I guess we could go to the basement. I don't know when I let's see. I really don't want to go down to the basement. I thought it said exit though. Well then wait, where is the basement? Belongs to Scott. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Where else would the basement be? Didn't they say it was for the basement? So I've got 2 keys that belong at the church, but we're not sure where. Don't think there's anything around here that needs a key. Can't access this door. Now there is a door. I know there's a door. I think it's upstairs that can be unlocked. This one. Let's try it. Yep. So this would be Father Matthew's room, right? I'm like so getting ahead of myself because I like, oh, my mind is going a million different places right now. Dear diary. Everyone has a diary. Matthew Brooks. 1975. A few months have passed since I arrived here. The missionary trip is harder than I expected. There is no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We have requested help from the World Health Organization, but I haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March 3rd, 1975. When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have now passed. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I am not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. September 16, 1975. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. September 19th, 1975. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sofia had left Painscreek. How can that be? The last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. That's right, Sofia is his cousin. That would explain. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dingus. That would explain why he left money, because it's not his nephew, but that's his kin. That would make sense. Gosh, Beth, what are you doing? Yes, I keep forgetting. Okay. I need to make like a family tree of everybody. The last time she wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I just cannot believe that Sofia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. Yes, she was, disappeared. December 29th, 1975. It's been almost 6 months since Sofia left Painscreek. I've asked everyone around. No one seemed to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that I need. There are more important things in life that I need to focus. Oh, well, okay, that's not me. If Sofia and I were meant to meet again, God will let me know it's time to move on. Well, that's your cousin, dude. She's your kid. Obviously, you care about her, and you got her the job. So, I mean, you absolutely can feel a certain way about her being gone. You are allowed to care about your kinfolk. What is this? Another diary. Yay! February 25th, 1971. I've always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have had a real family with people whom I call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God had other plans for my future, and in time I will come to realize it. May 2nd, 1971. 1971. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sofia to be here at Painscreek. Father Calvin's always said we have to help those who are in need. Sofia is in need, and I'm sure she'll be glad to have this job. So Matthew was an orphan. I feel like I've read that somewhere else before. So he had only her. Of course he's gonna worry about her. Oh my gosh. August 10th, 1971. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sofia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. So I guess she's an orphan too. October 27th, 1971. Today was Sofia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. There's definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the Little Big Books. Oh my gosh, I feel so sad for these people. I just feel like they were just, I don't know how to say it. I feel like they wanted to be good people, and they wanted to do, I feel like Sofia was really young and she was an orphan, so I can kind of see why she would allow herself to be in an affair with a married guy, and then that happened, and we don't really know how all it went down. And poor Matthew was an orphan and told to stop worrying about his cousin, who's his only kin, and then the son that he adopted distanced himself from Matthew because the guy who was his father, I don't know. I feel like Charles is very manipulative. I don't like Charles. I don't like Charles or Vivian, I'll be honest. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just get such bad vibes from them. Not saying that what happened to Vivian was justified. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It feels so dark and icky. And it bothers me. O'Malley and Associates Attorneys at Law, 46 Silver Lake Boulevard. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son Scott Brooks in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son. Medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help in your son's case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Oh my gosh, what is all this? Checking account. Okay. Donation from Robert's family, $1,000. Payment for church maintenance. Check from car dealership. Why is the car dealership giving you almost $5,000? Sunday tithing. Hosting community potluck. Why is that so expensive? $256? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. First payment fee for Scott's lawyers, $2,000. Oh, gosh. Sunday tithing. So that's a little less than last time. Yeah, I noticed the Sunday tithing's going down. Roof fixing, cemetery maintenance service, Sunday tithing, second payment. Oh wow, that went up. Pilgrimage traveling fee, youth program finance. Okay. So I'm wondering if the tithing goes down because they did say people were moving out of the town, so it could have just been. But I also wonder, like, how Scott's trial, because it was a brutal murder. So I'm wondering if that affected the attendance at the church. I don't know. Just so many people were affected by just one action leads to so many things. And it's just like... Okay, alright. Let's see what else we've got. It belongs to Scott. I guess we could go back to Scott's room, but I don't think there's anything else to open. I don't think there's anything else for Scott. Unless it's at the honey cabin, but I don't think there was anything there. Yeah, we've already opened that, and all that was in there was a baseball. And the diary. Okay. So maybe it goes to something in the cabin. But I don't remember there being anything in the cabin that needed maybe I'm wrong. I do have Wanda's key. I've got to figure out what Wanda's key goes to. Alright, we figured out how to get in the cabin. Gosh, I don't know what the... I don't know. Okay, we could also go to the hospital and take a look around that. What's this? 43? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this... It said 43. Hold on. Yeah, so this is Wanda's house. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking 40 Lake, 43 was Silver Lake was the mansions. I don't know. I confused myself. Okay, so we're in Wanda's house now. So Wanda didn't like Sofia. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I turn on the light? I think that's the thermostat. It was kind of hard for me to tell because I can't. I've got my flashlight on and I keep forgetting to turn it off. And I also don't want to turn it off because it can get scary. Ah. No, wait, was Wanda the one that passed away from cancer? I think so. Okay, then nothing in these. Dude, nobody been taking out the trash? Has that literally been sitting there since this town was abandoned? Because you know that's gonna stink. That is an old phone. Okay. Oh, that is an odd tub. Maybe that's for people that have. I know they make specialized tubs for people that have mobility issues, but I feel like there would be like railing on the side to help them like hold steady. I don't know. Maybe I'm incorrect. We were looking at those for a relative of mine. Okay. Oh, look at these sketches. VHS tapes. There's that vase again that everyone likes. Butterflies. So there's nothing in here, I guess. Okay. Well, not every room's gonna have something. Okay. I can open this. Oh, hey. April 3rd, 1995. Trisha visited me again. Ever since Scott was fired and was told not to see Trisha anymore, she's been visiting me quite often. Not only is she angry at Vivian, she's also annoyed with Scott, saying that Scott is avoiding her. June 28th, 1995. I visited Mom today. Her cancer has relapsed after her tumor disappeared 2 years ago. No one expected it to return again, especially this quickly. Mom looked fine and seemed to be getting used to the hospital visits. Dr. Johnson said that chemotherapy sessions are needed due to this late-stage cancer and that she would need my support more than ever. Upon leaving, I saw Scott talking with Dr. Johnson. They looked serious. I wonder if Scott found a new job after being fired. Is Dr. Johnson in on everything? Like, is he making people sick and stuff? Just saying, I keep seeing his name everywhere. And we know he's corrupt. July 12th, 1995. Dr. Johnson's body was found near Cherry Creek Lake today. The police came and interviewed Vivian. Apparently, she was seen with Dr. Johnson a lot. Vivian was heard with her voice raised at the police during the interview. Trisha got frightened and locked herself in her room. I don't know what is going on. July 15th, 1995, the police came to my house to interview me again about the death of Dr. Johnson. I am so tired of all that has happened recently. Yeah, dude. Dude's got a lot on his mind, poor guy. Okay, October 27th, 1995. Scott came back with Father Matthew today. Their lawyer came too. Reporters are waiting at the church asking why they would allow a killer back to Painscreek. Trisha came back from hospital and was desperate to see Scott. When Charles and Bernard stopped her, she broke down in tears. What can I do? Yeah, that whole situation is so sad. Gosh, it's all so sad. I don't think Scott did it. I'm pretty certain Scott didn't do it. I don't know who did, but I don't think it was Scott. There's that little thing, whatever that is. Okay. Here. Oh. Okay, January 12th, 1990, we went cycling today. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course, that isn't true. So we had a competition, and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the fence in front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finishing line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. By the time he crossed the line, it was too late. The brakes did not stop him. In time, his bike hit the fence and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head and scratches all over his arms and legs. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing. Even though Scott was the one bleeding, I think I'm hurt more than him. March 14th, 1990, while cleaning the garage, Charles approached me and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of this week to decide. It's a good opportunity. I'd get a raise in salary and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. April 1st, 1990, Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I started my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we would open it up in 10 years. Okay, so there is a time capsule. Okay. May 16, 1990. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into a bookstore, I remembered how much Trisha loved notebooks. There was one that was really cute. It was a bit expensive, but I think she'll like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. Wow, he seems like really close with Trisha. June 28th, 1990. I didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for mom next time. Oh, he seems like such a good guy. September 29th, 1990. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there's a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him that it might be dangerous, but he assured me that it's fine, so off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs those were and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them. When I noticed something moving, Trisha was able to shout out that it was a snake. I stood there frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backward. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with the stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run." We all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think that was the furthest I ever ran in my life. November 5th, 1990. I miss the old days when it was Trisha, Scott, and myself hunting in the back of the woods playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us, such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. December 23rd, 1990. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? Aw. Poor guy. What is this? This looks important, but you can't access it. Okay, so this must be his mom's room. Oh, look, another diary. May 3rd, 1974. Derek turned 4 today. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate that she what she has done for us. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, I wish to see Papa. I did not know what to say to him. I could tell him that his father left. I could not tell him that his father left us. August 22nd, 1974. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Magdalene wants a boy to continue the family line. Not being able to have children anymore will be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. October 9th, 1974. I just can't stand Sofia. She's not that pretty. Just barely a year working here, and the others are already serving her hand and foot. She's just here to take advantage of Robert's family. I don't trust her. I wish she'd disappear. That seems a little harsh. I mean, I don't... Dude, I don't think she's trying to... I don't know. You know what? I don't know. More will be revealed. More will be revealed. I'm going to have to end this video soon. I'm getting the sniffles. And this video is already 2 hours long. Oh. What an empty purse. What does that say? Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Vivian. Yeah. These are some nice paintings. It's broken. I need a tool to fix this. Can we not just use... Oh, we don't have... Yeah, we could use this. Oh, we can't? Well, what tool would we use? Why not? It works. Oh, you turkey. Okay, so there is a stuck drawer in Wanda's house. Okay, okay. So, I think that's it? Maybe not. The lighting situation is so weird. There's nothing in here. I think maybe the next step we'll do is we'll go to the hospital and then call it a day. I want to look around because that photograph shows somebody would look like they were on the roof, and I wonder if they were pushed or fell. We'll go see. I feel like every time I find something, then I find like 50,000 other things. Oh my gosh, I've got so much I'll have to review. Okay. Well, I didn't even know this area was here. Can we go here? No. Okay. Okay, I didn't even know this road was here. 39. Okay. It had a prominent lock. I thought maybe... Can I go up? I can. Where is this? This feels so European to me. I can't even... And this is like this is a walkable town. This is not like a... This is not... I've never seen a place like this. Okay, so this is like right across. Okay. Let's, I think we're actually on the opposite end. I think we need to go this way. I don't know how to get into the photography studio because I don't have any... I don't know how to... I don't know. I'm sure when I watch the video, I'll get an idea of what to do because that's what happened last. I made so many notes from the last video, like when I was editing it. Plus, like, I kept getting so mad at myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, you should have totally gone down that alley. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You need to go here. Like, wait, you need to try this. You need to try that. I just took so many notes. And I'm sure it'll be the same thing when I go through this. Okay. So I don't remember where was... I left the door open because of course I did. Wait, what is this? I want to take a picture of it. Okay. Is that right? Yep. So is that the guy that he saw that... Because it would be here, right? Well, you can't really see it because of that tree. Maybe if you were standing... No. Maybe I should take a look around the grounds one more time. Just one more time. I don't know. Did somebody get pushed? I don't know. Let's... Okay, let's go around here real quick. Oh, I can't go that way. I have to go inside. Okay. I still haven't figured out how to turn the power back on. Like, I have no idea how to turn the power back on in this place. There is a... I think that... Isn't it one of the doors at the bottom has a code? But I don't think any of the notes specified a code to open it. I just don't see anything. I just don't see anything. Okay. Okay, so I didn't see anything. The heck? I got you. I got you on camera. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing that? I'm seeing that. Who are you? Am I supposed to go up there? Am I supposed to go up there? Where'd she go? She's still there. I'm gonna go get her. Ghost lady. Oh, I bet she was... Oh, I bet she was over there. Ah! I saw the... She a ghost. Oh, my heart's going so bad right now. My heart is going so bad. Ah! I'm telling you, this game is haunted. Why don't you do something useful and turn the power back on? How about that? How about you do that? freaking crazy, man. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I was gonna do. I'm in a cemetery. I'm going to the cemetery and then we're ending the game. Oh my gosh. My heart is just I don't know what I've done if I'd run into her. Like if I run into her and she'd run at me, I would have jumped up. I would have jumped crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got her though. I got her. She in my camera now. This game. Oh my gosh. And it's not like I can be a little, I can afford to be a little bold because I know this ain't a horror game. But I ain't supposed to, I don't think I'm supposed to die in this. I hope not. I don't know. I don't think ghosts are gonna bother me in this game. I don't think I'm more worried about somebody trying to like cover up the cover up of the cover up. Okay. I wonder where those keys go. Okay, they're supposed to be. Okay, what did it say? There was something about by a tree. They had buried big stone. Is this it? They had buried a box. Well, this is it. There's no... Oh, I'm getting so dizzy right now. Can't open this. Can unlock it. Hold up. Wait a minute. No. I bet we can open it later, though. How much you want to bet? But they said stone by a tree. Oh, take a look at Magdalene's. Magdalene, 1975. Okay. Look at this broad. I got you. Okay. Hold up. It must be in the diary, and I don't feel like going through the diary. Okay, we're gonna end the gameplay here. Wow, there's just so much. There's so much. I'm gonna edit this video and then take more notes, because like my notes are just a jumbled old mess, and mark out what I've already done. Yeah, mark out what I've already done. And oh my gosh, I feel much more better about this gameplay session, because I was watching the last one. I was just like, oh, you missed this. Oh, did you try this? Why didn't you try this? Because I get like ADHD, and then I want to do everything all at once, and then I forget what I was doing, and then I'll see something and remind me of something else, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go do this, and then I would be a terrible detective, because I can't just focus. All right, but anyway, thank you so much, guys. Give this video a like, because we found a lot of stuff. We're getting close. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to uncover more of this mystery. It is so good. I'm loving every second of this. So, but yeah, I'm getting really, really tired and sniffly. So I need to go ahead and call this night. I've got so much to edit. This will probably be like a 2-hour long video, but when I say edit, I will be taking more notes. And when we come back, we will have a plan of action, right? I always feel like I run around a little bit all over the place near the end because there's just so much going on. But we will have a clear plan of action when we come back. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic evening. And, subscribe so you get notifications. And did I say like the video? You want to like the video. I know you want to like the video. But yes, love you. Thanks for being here. Mwah.